Well, hello. Welcome back to another exciting edition of Coffee with Stephen. So, this week's blog is another one of my somewhat tongue in cheek conversations that I have with my law partner in our gentlemen's club. Many of you have read this sort of rift on these conversations before. Um, where formerly Major Taramina is now been elevated to Lieutenant Colonel Taramina. Congratulations, Cosmo, on your recent promotion. So now it's a conversation between me and the Colonel. And in this conversation in the blog, we're talking about the Russian invasion of the Ukraine. And specifically as it relates to fairly major catastrophe that happened to the British in South Africa when they fought against the Zulus on one particular battle called the Battle of Isluanda. And I think that you might find it instructive, and especially as it relates to some of the fairly severe losses that the Russians have been having as related to the Ukrainian resistance. Now, there is a cautionary tale. Whenever it appears that a larger military power, like the British or even the Americans as it related to the Native Americans, when they suffer a catastrophic defeat in a battle, something that everybody just sort of assumed they would win because of superior technology or better training or things like that, or oftentimes because of abject racism, just a general assumption that our culture is superior to that of the other combatants. Yeah, there is a sufferable loss, but then the empire tends to really come down and ultimately secure victory. This is a little concerning based on sort of the historical precedent that's been established and what could happen with Russia and the Ukraine. There is one exception to this, though, interestingly enough, and it's the Italians when they attacked Ethiopia. The Ethiopians handed them their ass, and the Italians never went back. So, for every rule, there's an exception. Anyways, I hope you read the blog. I hope you find it interesting, if somewhat humorous. As always, I want you to train constantly, train consistently, train repetitively, and train with purpose. Above all else, stay safe.